Hey, I'm Chris Robin, aka at Detroit Beastie, here with Team Rise or Fall, and this is Beastie's Boomers for Tuesday, April 12th. Hey, hello, and we are back once again. I am Chris Robin, aka at Detroit Beastie, here with Team Rise or Fall to talk about Beastie's Boomers. Today, Tuesday, April 12th. Can you believe how fast time is going by? I won't get into that. We'd be here for 2 hours and talking time continuums and Back to the Future cars. I don't even know. But before we get into today's action of baseball, make sure you go to Team Rise or Fall, like, share, subscribe to the video. It would be greatly appreciated. The video is free. Basically, all my stacks in my content here with Rise or Fall is free, and it's just on an honor system that everybody out there, you included, enjoy it, and we're just having a blast along the lines here. You can use promo code Beastie here. You could see the jersey in the background. Beastie has their own hockey jersey here, but you use promo code Beastie and you'll get $10 off a month, your first month, second month. I think it just rolls over. $10 a month off your premium services here at Team Rise or Fall, and all that has to offer. I mean, projections, rankings, study hubs, even live pre-lock videos on the Discord channel, which is free here. So make sure you check it out. I'd be very happy, thankful, and grateful for that if you wanted to do that. Okay, let's talk about baseball here. As I don't know if I've said it yet, but there's a lot of games here tonight, probably 12 plus games on the docket for the baseball schedule. I want to hone in on the Oakland Athletics going to Tampa to take on the Rays here in this one. When you look at this game, I'm going to bring up another screen on my end, and I got graphics, I got everything. We're slowly but surely getting this video together, getting it where it needs to be for you to consume it the best possible way that you can. So Oakland, they're playing in a second game of a 4-game series against Tampa Bay here, and when you look at what's gone on, last night was not good for the Tampa Bay Rays. Looking down at my notes, I believe Tampa was absolutely slaughtered at home, 13-2. Again, I was going in another direction on Monday, but boom, this is Tuesday, and here we go. I really absolutely like the Tampa Bay Rays here tonight. And let's start with the batting order, and I have a ton of betting trends or history between these two teams that I think is beneficial, right? Baseball is a game of odds and numbers, and here we go from there. But when you look at this one, I want to talk about Brandon Lowe briefly. When you look at Brandon Lowe, graphics all up there, I'm just going to repeat a few things from this graphic here. Brandon Lowe looks to be batting first. Leadoff hitter, left-handed bat, playing second base. There's a few other positions for him, but I believe he would be best at second base here. Brandon Lowe, $3,600 on FanDuel, $5,600 on DraftKings. And when you look at Brandon Lowe in this lineup here, if I'm not mistaken, he's tied with Francisco Milla, their starting catcher, who's finally caught on here. They each have a home run. They each have, 3 or 4 RBI here. So to me, Brandon Lowe is a great move. As we go down the list here, we have to stop on the stud, the rookie phenom. I don't know if this is his second year, not a rookie anymore, but that's Wander Franco. On FanDuel, he is $3,500. On DraftKings, Franco, $5,500. Now look, I'm not a sports card collector anymore, but I know this guy's rookie card is just going through the roof here. And as the season begins to progress, this kid is going to just absolutely explode. So far, his batting average is unbelievable. Granted, I know you could take it with a grain of salt because we're only, 3-4 games into the season, but he leads the team in hits. His on-base percentage is 500 here, and he is unbelievable. So let's get in on it now because, again, I've said this before in a long list of videos. If it's hockey or it's football, I'm telling you now, Wander Franco's price tag will never be cheaper than it is right now. As we go down the list, now, this is where I was conflicted. The third hitter here, Ji-Man Choi, that's who I chose to mention here. You can see the graphic here, but Randy Arozarena is batting cleanup here, but I wanted to skip ahead, and I know I'm skipping ahead right now. We'll get to that, but I want to settle in on Ji-Man Choi briefly here. This guy, if I'm not mistaken here, he's normally been the leadoff hitter, but they're mixing and matching Brandon Lowe and Ji-Man Choi because, again, it's very early on in the season, and the Tampa Tampa Bay will lock down a lineup and they'll get it going from there. But Ji-Man Choi, to me, when you look at what he's done so far this season, let me bring up what stacks and stats I have here. So Ji-Man Choi, as it stands right now, he's played 4 games, batting .500, on-base percentage is .615, slugging percentage is .600 even. He's got 10 at-bats, and in those ABs, 2 runs, 5 hits, 2 RBIs, 3 bases on balls, and struck out 3 times. That is not an issue for me. When you look at his price tag, easy peasy, $2,500 on FanDuel, and on DraftKings, Ji-Man Choi is $4,000 here. As we tie up this little stack in a bow here, that's what I was alluding to. Randy A., Josh Lowe, Francisco Maya, Kevin Kiermaier, Taylor Walls, Brett Phillips. I decided to stick with Francisco Maya. If you remember correctly, this guy was a top prospect with the San Diego Padres as a catcher. He was traded away, and he's finally now getting it together and catching on here. When you look at Francisco Maya, he is actually leading the entire Tampa Bay team right now in home runs, in RBI. I believe he's got just 1 dinger, 4 RBI, so nothing crazy here, but you have to at least I have to pay attention to that stuff as the season starts to get rolling here. And when you look at Maya, let me bring up one more thing. Only 3 games, 375 batting average, 333 on-base percentage. His slugging percentage is off the charts at .750, 8 ABs, 4 RBI, and 1 home run here. So that's the way I'm going here tonight with my favorite stack. Tampa Bay hitters 1, 2, 3. We'll skip 4 and 5, and boom, we'll plug in Maya now. And again, this lineup may change. They might move folks up in the batting order, but as it stands now, that's the direction I'm going in. That's the way I think will very much complete or add to a very good stack here tonight. And again, just before I split and get out of here, I also want to say, when you look at this one, I mentioned it in the beginning of the video, Oakland absolutely decimated Tampa Bay last night. Tampa Bay's just a good team. You know what I mean? And when you look at this one, here's one game fact, and I'll get you the heck out of here. All 7 games between Oakland and Tampa Bay last season were decided by 3 or less runs. The 7 straight games are the longest active streak against a single opponent for both the Rays and the A's. So yesterday was an anomaly, with Oakland winning 13-2 here. Expect a closer game. I think we're looking at a final score of about 8-5, 7-2, something along those lines. So stack up the Tampa Bay Rays, and I appreciate you being here. Just make sure you go to Team Riser Fall, like, share, subscribe to the video, and I will see you again for Wednesday, April 13th. Have a good day, folks.